Good morning, buzzers. It is Saturday, the 20th of September. I'm Mike from buzz50.com, and this is Good Morning Buzzers. It is just a friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week from buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. If you're not watching this live, come along tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. If you are watching it live, you can join us in the Buzz50 chat rooms, if you like, in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Just come along to the buzz50.com homepage, click the link underneath here, then you can dive in and join us, and you will be chatting with me and good morning to Chris MK, Fleur Rose, Carrie May, Ellen in Wisconsin, Jeff C, Joyous One, Paul B, Pronto, and Sasquatch. If you want, you can even call in for any reason that you want, either to say hi to us, or to say happy birthday to someone, or to tell us a joke or a saying, or anything you want to say this Sunday, the 20th of September. This is what we do every single morning. Buzz50.com, it's a social networking site for seniors over 50. It's not a dating site. It's just a fun site where we get together in forums, chat rooms, social networking, games, quizzes, puzzles, all sorts of things. And we do this every morning at 7:30 a.m. UK time. I say UK time because we are truly international. We'll do international roll call in a bit and get to know where people are from. An old teenager has just joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Pronto has joined us, I think a little bit late, maybe a few seconds late, but we're pleased to have him. So good morning to you. We've got Name That Tune, the Buzz50 Joke Off, where two jokes go head to head. We've got Spot the Difference, Name That Dish, which wasn't guessed yesterday. We've got a poem sent in by a buzzer. We've got Name Those Birds. I don't know if we finished that yet, but we'll do it anyway. Birthdays, international roll call, and the famous face has been guessed. And I don't think we looked at the winner yesterday, but we'll have a look at it today. So are you ready? I'll pause a minute. Don't wait for me to pause to call in. Do write the number down. Call in now. Let's have somebody on if we can today, just saying hello to us. You can either call in here, or you can call in on Skype, or he says, now I'm on the wrong Skype at the moment. Let's just sign in on Skype just in case somebody wants to call in on Skype. We'll do that in a minute. Call in anytime you want. Joke number one. These are jokes that are sent in by buzzers. We don't say who they've been sent in by until the end. Then I can't multitask, so let me just sign into Skype. There we are. So you can call in on Skype as well if you want. Mike Buzz50 or Mike at buzz50.com. Good morning, Mike, says somebody on Skype. Richard on Skype. Good morning to you. I signed in just about in time there. I read out a joke. You vote out of 10. We work out the average. Then we do joke number 2 later on, and we see which the winner is, and then the winner goes on Facebook. So joke number 1. Are you sitting comfortably? That's not the name of the joke. The joke is, here we are. There was a young man who, in his youth, professed his desire to become a great writer. When asked to define great, he said, I want to write stuff that the whole world will read, stuff that people will react to on a truly emotional level, stuff that will make them scream, cry, and howl with pain and anger. He now works for Microsoft writing error messages. Votes out of 10, please, for joke number 1. I think it's quite good. He now works for Microsoft writing error messages. So if you can please vote anything from 0 to 10 for that. You're not allowed to do 11. You're not allowed to do minuses. And we've got an 8 coming from Jeff C. We've got a funny from Joyce One, a 10 from Serge. Good morning to you, Serge. We've got a 7 from Furrows, a 1 from Sasquatch, an 8 from Joyous One. We've got a 9 from Ellen, a 4 from Pronto, a 6 from Carrie May, a 2 from Paul B. Paul B has only got, as we know, 1, 2 and 3 on his keyboard. So 2's about average from him. We've got a 7 from Old Teenager, a 9 from Chris MK. We've got Jembo coming to the Good Morning Buzzers room. Jembo, you are in trouble because you're late. We've got a Good Morning Mike from Serge. Top of the morning to you all from Jembo. And so far, we have got for joke number 2 an average of 6.45. 6.4. That is quite a high score. Let's see if that was joke number 1. Let's see if joke number 2 can manage to get to those dizzy heights. We've got some noises in the background here, and I wonder who that is.
Mila.
It's Mila! Late!
Noisy Mila.
Pronto was late, Jembo was late, and Mila was even later.
And noisy.
And noisier than at least the other people came in quietly. And we've got an announcement this morning as well. 2 sad announcements. Apparently, Jackie Collins died yesterday. Oh, here we are, Mila, coming in at the point just when I was making a sad announcement. So good morning, Mila. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
Very good.
Just a little bit noisy than
A
usual.
bit noisy and a bit late.
Yes. And I did not comb my hair.
At least it's not wet today.
Leave you for a while.
Okay, leave us for a while. I'll come back when your hair is come. And we've got a couple of really sad announcements. Jackie Collins sadly died yesterday, and I've got a saying lined up from Jackie Collins. And Louis, a buzzer who's been with us for at least 6 years, possibly longer than that, because we reset the site 6 years ago, sadly died the other day. Who was it that sent the message about that? Never mind, sorry. Message sent about that from her niece, an email from her niece to us saying that sadly Louis had died, and he'd only been on the site about a week ago. Sad about that. Unfortunately, it happens to everybody, and it's happened, as we say, to Jackie Collins, and we'll have a saying from Jackie Collins in a little while. So let's have a look at the recipe of the day, which is called, it's not called the recipe of the day, it's called Name That Dish, and it wasn't guessed yesterday, and I read out all the ingredients, but somebody got very, very close. And the ingredients are half a cup of light corn syrup, half a cup of white vinegar, quarter of a cup of water, tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a quarter of a teaspoon of onion powder, an eighth of a teaspoon of garlic powder, and the killer ingredient is 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Can you name that dish? It's not a dish, actually.
Something nice.
Something nice, says Mila.
Yeah. I have no idea what it is.
We've got a bottle of it in the fridge.
Cider.
No, it's not. Cider? 6-ounce can of tomato.
We have a bottle.
We do have a bottle of cider in the fridge. We do not make our cider out of tomato paste and all those spices, no.
Not yet, but we can try.
Anyone else seeing Mike in black and white? Yes, I'm seeing Mike in black and white.
I'm today in black.
Mila is in black anyway.
Yes, and
So
my hair or dry or don't listen to me.
I'm going to have to reset the colour on this camera. I think it's my fault. Worcester sauce, says Pronto. Sweet and sour sauce, says Fleur Rose.
Is it Worcester sauce which you put in tomato juice?
No.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, yes, it is Worcester sauce that you put in tomato juice, but that is not what the recipe's for. Cider with tomato paste. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
No, it's none of those. It's something much simpler. It is a sauce. What sauce is it? This is a famous recipe taken off the internet, which is apparently the exact.
Serge.
Hello, Serge.
Yes, wink, wink.
So let's switch screens. Let's have a look at what we're going to have a look at on the other screen. Then we'll come back and see if anybody can spot the difference. Name that tune. Can you name this tune? Let's play it now on the Beckenstein grand piano and see if you can name this tune. If you can name it, you can get 10,000 buzzer points. And if you name it live, you can also tell me who else to send 10,000 buzzer points to. So the name of that tune is here, and it is this. That note's going to give it away, I think. Can you name that tune? Let's do it a bit louder. missed out a note there. You should get that. Tomato sauce, says Chris MK. It is Heinz tomato sauce. Somebody said brown sauce or daddy sauce or HP sauce yesterday. It was very, very close. It is Heinz tomato sauce. Serge has said ketchup. Where is Pony, says Joyous One. If Pony's coming along, Pony never comes along in the first half. We're just about to go into the second half. Now we're going to have a break. We're going to have a look at the screen, see what we've got to see, and then we'll come back and we'll see if we can spot the difference, or if you can spot the difference. So can you name this tune? More notes tomorrow. If you don't guess it today, 10,000 buzzer points if you can guess it today. So let's swap screens, see what we're going to have a look at on the other screen. I don't think we looked yesterday at Guess the Famous Face because it has been won already. It's only been going for a few days. If we did, then I'm sorry. If we didn't, then I'm sorry. I didn't do it yesterday because I said I was going to. And if I didn't or did, there we are. We should all be seeing this now. Now, this is the Famous Face, how it was. And then people guessed to see if they could work out who it was. And the face was, here we go. It was Dean Martin. And it was guessed correctly by Fee, who got 10,000 buzzer points. And we've got two sayings of the day. One sent in by Paul B. Thanks for this. Let's do your saying, Paul. A saying, or what I do not know. Of course I talk to myself because sometimes I need expert advice. This is Paul B saying, of course I talk to myself because sometimes I need expert advice. We've got a saying here from Jackie Collins, who sadly died yesterday from breast cancer. Let's have a look at it. Do not copy my style, because of course Jackie Collins, amongst other things, was a well-known writer. Do not copy my style. The first rule of writing is to write about what you know, not what you think you know. So think about what you've done in your life and write about that. Now, how true is that in so many ways that people write about things they don't know about because they have an opinion? Nothing wrong with having an opinion. Another famous saying from Jackie Collins, my weakness is wearing too much leopard print. My weakness is wearing too much leopard print. And I'm sure I was going to have a look at something else on here, but I can't remember what it was. No, let's have a flick through. I think we finished this off, name those birds. Let's have a look at the last thing. We were naming birds as well as naming that tune. Yeah, I think we did. I think we did these. This was sent in by Smarty. Thank you very much. If you've got any videos that you can send in, or any poems, or any sayings, or any photos,
Or anything.
anything, yeah, literally
Just
anything,
send us.
just send it to us. Any jokes and so on, then do that. Let's go back, see if you can spot the difference, and then we will do joke number 2. Oh yes, we will. So here we are. Stop that, and I should be back. Here I am back in glorious black and white. A little bit of colour there, a little bit of red there. So we're not completely black and white. Can you spot the difference? And then we'll do joke number 2. Joyous One has left the room. Must be too tired. It's very late there where Joyous One is.
Maybe she's fed up of you.
And she's back in.
Yeah.
Hooray! Joyous One went out, snipped out for a minute. We'll not ask her why she nipped out.
She
came
knew that
back
we are
in.
talking about
She
her.
knew, yes. Came back in very quickly. And we've got in the Good Morning Buzzers room, Christine, good morning to you. We've got Chris MK, Fleur, Rosal, teenager Carrie May, Ellen in Wisconsin. We have got, oh, somebody moved and messed up the list. We have got Witch Morgana, Fleur, Rosal, teenager Carrie May, Ellen in Wisconsin, Jeff C, Joyous One, Jembo, Paul B, Pronto, and Sasquatch. Fleur Rose says the difference is Pony by door. Fleur got it again. Joyous One says Gee.
She's very observant.
She's very observant. Hit the wrong key and knock myself off the side. Carrie May. What is that? That was the next video after those birds playing automatically. Oh, that was frightening. Yes, it is. Pony hanging on the door here. Let's have a look, see if I can see. Just there. Pony. sitting on my finger there. Good old Pony always gets up to some tricks. That is today's Spot the Difference. Let's do joke number 2. Right, joke number 2 is this. Joke number 1 got an amazing 6.45. This is joke number 2. Get ready with your votes. This is a lady talking, by the way. They weren't in my pockets. Suddenly, I realized I must have left them in the car. Frantically, I headed for the parking lot. My husband had scolded me so many times for leaving my keys in the car's ignition. He's afraid that the car could be stolen. As I looked around the parking lot, I realized he was right. The parking lot was empty. I immediately called the police. I gave them my location, confessed that I'd left my keys in the car and that it had been stolen. Then I made the most difficult call of all to my husband. I've left my keys in the car and it's been stolen. There was a moment of silence. I thought the call had been disconnected, but then I heard his voice. Are you kidding me? He barked. I dropped you off. Now it was my turn to be silent. Embarrassed, I said, well, come and get me, he retorted. I will, as soon as I convince this cop that I didn't steal your damn car. Welcome to the golden years. That was joke number 2. So let's have some votes out of 10 for joke number 2. Joke number 1 has got 6.45. What will joke number 2 get? It gets from Fleur a 5. A lol from Ellen. It gets, let's do international roll call as well. Do tell us where you're from. I know we do this every day. I know that people mostly know. We've got a 6, too quick. 6 from Christine, a 4 from Serge, a 6 from Joyous One. We've got a 1 from Sasquatch, a 5 from 1 is the most Sasquatch and the only vote Sasquatch ever does. We've got a 5 from Chris MK, a 6 from Alan. We've got a 3 from Ponto, a 2 from Paul B, which is average because we all know that Paul B has only got a 1, a 2, and a 3 on his keyboard. We've got a 5 from Chris MK. We've got a 5 from Old Teenager. We have got international roll call coming in, and we have got Pronto is from Germany. Buzz 50 is a truly international site. We've got members from all around the world. The only qualifications are that you've got to be over 50 or 50 or over and friendly, because we're a social networking site. You can be married, a lot of us are, single, divorced, widowed. We've got Carrie May in West Sussex. We've got Christine in the UK, in Cheshire. We've got Paul B in Yeovil, Somerset. We've got Fleur Rose at Milton Keynes this morning, watching swans waking up. We've got Joyous One in upstate New York in the United States of America. We've got Serge in Belgium. Good morning to all of you. We have got, for joke number 2, an average of 4.41. We have also got Witch Morgana in the Philippines. So here we are all around the world. Do come along and join us. If you're watching this and you've no idea what it is, it's just a friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. every single day of the week from buzz50.com, the social networking site. There we are, Buzz50, social networking site, excuse me, for seniors over 50. And Jembo is still where Jembo was yesterday, but nobody knows where you were yesterday, Jembo, because today is another day. We've got Chris from Worcester in the UK. So good morning to all of you. I can now announce the joke scores. In a very respectable second place with 4.41 was joke number 2, which was sent in by Lauren, the Lost Keys. And in first place and going on Facebook, it's already on YouTube, this is on YouTube, Facebook today at 6.45 was Catnip, with the young writer who wanted to be famous and now works for Microsoft writing error messages. So we've done, I think, pretty much everything we should do. We have got 2 birthdays today from Roisin and Jeff 16201, neither of whom have been on for absolutely ages. If you would like your birthday reading out, then pop your birthday on your profile page. on the tab that's lower down more about. We won't see your age, we won't see the year you're born, we'll just see the day and the month, and we can say good morning to you. If you want to say happy birthday, we can say happy birthday to you. If you want to say happy birthday to anyone else or send any messages, please, please, please send me messages in and send me jokes, sayings, poems, anything you want reading out. We've got a poem by Abhilaj, which we will do tomorrow, and other poems sent in as well. I think we've probably done enough for today. We haven't got to guess this tune yet. Have you any idea what that tune is? It's worth 10,000 buzzer points. So goodbye to you all. Good morning to you all. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. UK time. Well done to Fleur for spotting the difference, and to everybody else who joined us. So goodbye to all of you, which includes Christine, Chris MK, Witch Morgana, Fleur, Rose, Old Teenager, Carrie May, Ellen in Wisconsin, Jeff C, Joyous One, Paul D, Pronto, Sasquatch, everybody who is watching on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, and the Buzz50 homepage. Good morning to you, goodbye to you, and good morning